All right. So the training that I've done, Rhonda, been on. So we called it attraction marketing. So instead of us, like Donna, instead of somebody being like, I want you to buy this stuff, like that's not what we want to do in our business. Like we want to just share with people and have them want to ask us about it instead of us trying to get them to buy something.
So we don't want to bombard people with
social media or in life.
This is my picture, this is my picture, this is my picture, all this stuff flicking up. What the last week we were talking about tribe. You will find your tribe. Yeah. That's why, you know, when you come here, it's not really a Pemba session, it's a chit chat. Yeah. You know,
because she's part of your nail tribe.
Yes.
So you guys hang out and talk. She's part of that nail tribe. And so you guys have that relationship that you've built from whatever, but it's part, you know, this nail thing's become part of it, right? So in our company, like for our business, we don't want to be, you know, pushing people or trying to get people to buy things from us. We want to build relationships with people, and then we want to see if we can help them. So the acronym is TINY. Their interest, not ours. So their interest, not yours, right, is TINY, but ours, because we're in this together. But yeah, their interest, not yours. So something that's really interesting about Facebook is that they're penalizing you now if you start to bait people. So like if you ask people to like your product or share something, or Facebook's actually looking for particular phrases that you're using in your posts. And if they are, you know, salesy, they're going to diminish how often your post is seen in Facebook, and they're not going to let people engage. They're doing it on purpose because Facebook wasn't designed for us to sell stuff, even though that's what we've done, and it's an amazing platform to do that with. But Facebook's really trying to go back to what it was, which Donna is like, they wanted it to be like real life, where we talk to people and we find out about them and we get to know them and decide if we want to be friends with them or not, right? Now we just friend people that we may not even know or care about, and we don't ever talk to them. They're just, it's like this big social mess. And Facebook wants, it's really what it's doing is it's pushing profiles to the top that engage. So like Rhonda, let's say you made a post and somebody commented underneath it. Facebook's going to value that post more if you go to that comment and comment back and ask another question. So don't just say thank you, but like you go back and say, oh, cool, thanks for the comment, and then ask. So I teach university, Donna, and I teach it online. And I've got all these students, and so I'm marked by my bosses for they call it substantive posts, which means I'm going on the internet and I'm actually looking at what that person wrote and I'm thinking about how to further what they said. And the students, I grade them on doing the same thing, that they respond to each other in a way that acknowledges what was said and then pushes it further. Does that make sense? So if
it's almost like the next step to active listening. You're not just repeating what they're saying and making sure you're on the same page. You're adding to what you've just heard.
And that's what yes, no, it's absolutely, that is active versus passive. So right now, many people on Facebook, especially in direct marketing, are passive. They don't engage with people. They just throw something at them and there's no interaction. And Facebook, right now, the algorithm people that are responsible for what's seen and what's not seen, they're really pushing to have people engage in discussions, and there's a reason for it. So you know how Facebook has all these advertisements, right?
Yeah.
Donna, this is probably why you're not on Facebook, but
because she thinks it's bullshit.
Well, no, it's probably because she doesn't want everybody in her business, right? Like on Facebook, the people that handle those algorithms are reading everything we write. And they're using that to know more about us, so they know how to sell to us. So here's the thing. They don't want us selling to other people, but they want to know how to sell to us, right? So like if you were to make a post and in the post you said something about getting engaged, the next thing you're going to see in your feed is all these ads for weddings and da-da-da-da.
Yeah. Yes. And selling your car or buying a car, and then you'll see some local company
because you've
having a
posted
car
it to
special.
friends. Yeah,
It's all
And
linked.
it's local. It's local. It's not like they're picking
Yeah.
some like, yeah, it's somebody down the road, right? So
Yeah, and I'm like, what?
It's funny, yeah.
Yeah.
Come to
So
think of that.
Facebook wants information, and that's why. So here's the thing, Rhonda. We either, what's that phrase that they say? Either join them. What is it? Join them. If you can't beat them,
If
join
you
them.
can't beat them, join them.
Yeah. So either we're gonna be
Yeah.
like Donna and we get off the whole system because they're following us and reading into our lives, or we join them and we get to know the people that are on our wall, and then meet new people, get to know new people, right? And Facebook wants more information. So whenever you go to post, Rhonda, like you should really post. They like long text. Facebook doesn't like shares with nothing written. They don't like shares if you don't. If you share something,
I'm just
write
going
it
to
down.
start my drill.
Yeah,
Keep
go.
talking.
Woo! So they're looking for engagement so that you fall into the algorithm and you stay above, your post stays in that conversation. And what it does is it lets you get to know other people, because remember, we actually care about people. We're not just like Facebook where we want to like solicit people to buy stuff. We actually care. And so we want to know if what we offer is something that they need. Like either their skin could use it or their lives or both, right? So they could use a side income or both. So our goal is to get to know the people that we meet or are Facebook friends with. And by doing that, we have to ask questions. And they said the best place to do that is on your wall. And then as you get to know someone, if you see somebody who could use this, right, then you go into private message and you're like, you share why you joined Rodan & Fields. I tried their skincare and I loved it. And then I decided I wanted to share that with other people. Like whatever. Rhonda, did you finish your why?
No, I haven't even started. Busy life.
At least you're here.
Yes, and I'm working at the same time. I'm
I
crazy.
love it. I know, poor Donna. Donna, are you having fun?
Yeah, I'm out of the house, so that's fun for me.
This is therapy.
Yeah.
I swear, now technicians are going to be.
I gave up smoking, so this is my treat.
Oh my goodness. I have friends that have given that up. It's super hard. Super, super hard.
Can you imagine what Rita Fine would do to Donna's skin after she's been smoking?
Oh,
I know you don't use a lot on your skin, but oh my God, you would notice so much.
Donna, it's so funny because with skincare, it's kind of like working out. It's like everyone knows they should do it, but people don't usually do anything about it. And it's not because, like, we're all going to age, like that's a thing, but we don't have to age. We can age well or we can age tragically, right? So this skincare company created something that stops you aging where you are right now and very slowly starts to age you in reverse. There's no quick fix unless you want to take Botox or go under the knife.
It's like pelvic floor and using firming cream on your face.
Yes. Like you put it on your
You gotta
thighs.
do both. It's the same.
Spanx. Do you guys have Spanx over in Australia?
Do we have what?
Spanx.
Yes, Spanx. Yeah.
Yes.
It's like Spanx for your face.
Oh yeah.
She goes, oh yeah. All right. So the only other thing I wanted to share is that if you're gonna do now, Rod, I think you should do a live video and you should invite me onto it, and we should talk about this on your Facebook page. But
Oh my God, I hate live videos.
it's so much fun, though. You can invite me and we can talk together. It'd be so much fun. You could do like an interview thing.
Cool.
We could do like an interview thing where I'm like, so Rhonda, tell me. No, you could be like, Renee, so I've joined this thing and I wanted you to share with people what it is I've started doing, because you don't maybe want to talk about it yourself, right? And then I can ask you some questions so you're not on there by yourself. And then we share it. So if we did that, and anybody who would comment, like Donna, if she was on Facebook, we'd make her comment. Then we would go to those people and we'd comment back. And so basically, instead of saying at the end of a live video, like, oh, please like and share, like I always say, please like and share. we're supposed to, at the end of a video, ask a question and be like, what skincare do you all use now, right? Like, what skincare do you love? Because we're talking about ours, but let's see what they use, right? Like, maybe they're using crap and they don't even know it's crap, right?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know about Australia, but here in the US, you can put anything into the products, anything. Nobody's watching it. You can put anything into it. So half the people are putting stuff on their face.
I think it's called FDA. It's really strict in Australia. Well, you should know there's a lot of things that I was going to say redefined, that Rodan and Fields had to change to be
allowed into Australia.
Yeah.
Yes, we have, so our FDA, which is your TGA, our FDA.
Oh, yes. Yep.
You have to pay to get that. Cosmetics don't go through FDA here.
Pardon?
The cosmetics in America don't go through FDA. They don't have to. You don't have to have it.
Oh.
So you can put anything on the shelf.
So do you know what ingredient it was that they had to change, or for it to be compliant for Australia?
I think the one that was holding, I don't think that any of the ones that have launched are the problem. I think the current issue is with Unblemish. That's why it hasn't, the acne line.
Yep. And that's why it's not available yet.
Yeah. And so there, I think that's what's taking that. I don't think the launch wasn't stalled necessarily by the TGA. It was actually stalled because our internet system didn't work. But we couldn't get Unblemished to launch with everything else. And that might have to do with TGA, or it might have to do with Proactive and a non-compete they had in Australia. That's another possibility.
Yeah.
So
are they still working on that?
Oh, it'll come. You guys will get Unblemished. Yeah. You got Active Hydration. They just launched it.
Yes. I saw the serum. I can't wait to use that.
They just launched it. It's so exciting. Like, it's super, super exciting.
And is that a whole skincare, or can you just add that to the skincare you're already using?
Yes. Like, let's say someone's like, I'm a diehard Mary Kay. Like, I will never change. Then you're like, that's fine. Would you want to augment what you're using with Mary Kay? And then you introduce Active Hydration, and they can just work that in. They put it in after the toner. And it will, it makes your skin glow, and then it pulls moisture from the air to your face all day long. It's amazing. I have people that have like dry spots, like even on their body. You put Active Hydration on a dry spot, it's gone. Like, it's amazing.
There's I hate talking about different companies, but there's a thing that Senegence uses, and it's called Climate Control. Do you know it?
No.
It's very I haven't tried it, but it's amazing with sunburn, and it really calms the skin, and I'm sure it's like the number 2 in the Soothe, very similar to number 2. Yeah. I wonder if the hydration is going to be similar to that sort of thing. Because hydration, you need hydration when you're sunburnt, logically.
Yes. So no, it's actually, they created a molecule. There's nothing like it. They created a brand new molecule. It's called 3D3P, and then some crazy long name. But they fuse the atom, hyaluronic acid, and it's 30% glycerin, which nothing on the market has 30% glycerin because it's so tacky. But they created a molecule that involves hyaluronic acid that they could get it up to 30%. And the glycerin is what pulls all that moisture to your skin. And then the hyaluronic acid, it deposits it on your skin in the places it needs as you need it over 8 hours. There's nothing on the market like it. And they're going to be inventing new skincare for the next 10 years.
Wow.
Yeah, so no competitors. We don't have competitors.
I would love to try that. I can't wait.
You have to get that one next. That's the next one you need to get. If you decide to keep your CRP going, get that one next. It's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the last bit of this whole thing was once you're done.
And it's a fan too. Sorry.
Okay.
This new table that I've got, it's called MND Nail Table. It's out of this world amazing. And the extraction fan in it takes 99% of the dust, and I think it's 86% of the fumes. So, you know, when you walk past all these nail shops, they call them nail bars, and all these Asians have got their masks on.
Yeah.
They haven't got any extractions fans, and the whole room stinks like crazy. Whereas my room, now that I've got this table, is not going to stink hardly at all. So hubby might come home and go, "Did you work today? I thought you were working. I can't smell anything." I'm hoping anyway.
Sure it was, because I could see some going over.
It is. Well, look, I've just noticed that I'm getting some on here, and it does talk about the fan and the window if there's any cross breezes.
Oh,
but if you look, it's all at the front of your hand.
Yeah.
So if we put your hand a little further back,
Yeah.
then it will end up being here rather than,
There.
you know.
Yep.
But then I can't see.
Details.
It's so nice and breezy outside. I wanted the windows open and the fan on.
I can see it. It looks tropical.
Oh, it is. It's beautiful.
It looks beautiful.
I'm wearing shorts.
Oh my gosh. I'm hot in my house because I'm drinking coffee, but it's like, well, it was actually 75 degrees today, which is like 20, 21, 18.
Oh, yeah.
And then, but I mean, like 2 days ago, it was like 0.
It was actually 20 degrees at 5 o'clock this morning here. And it's now 26 degrees. What's that?
Oh, yeah,
Fahrenheit?
we had similar days today. Ours is cold.
Yeah.
Oh, no, we're cold.
Yeah,
again.
isn't that funny?
So funny. So the last bit of this is the strategy will never change. No matter how Facebook changes its algorithm, if you are interacting like this on Facebook and messaging people and sharing your why and getting to know what they need and if they're interested, like honestly, Rhonda, every time I ask someone if they'd be open to hearing about why I started my business, I have nobody that says no. Nobody.
Really?
I might have people that ignore me, but nobody says, no thanks, I'm not interested. Because who says no to hearing about why you started a business? And then I say at the end of my you want to hear why I started my business?
Oh, dear. No, I don't.
Aussies are so direct.
I don't. I guess it's my lifestyle because I'm so busy and my head is so full. When I'm reading my emails, I'm quiet. Don't talk to me. Don't touch me because I'm hot and sticky. You know.
Hot and sticky.
Yeah, I'm hot stuff, girlfriend.
Yeah, so that's about the long and short of it. That's the bit I was trying to share today.
So that's not really a new thing, this algorithm. It's not new.
You don't think that's new?
I'm asking, is that a new thing?
Oh, yeah. It was, they had a press release about it about a month ago, and people are really upset because that's how they've done direct sales businesses. That's the model that they've used, you know, posting pictures, asking people to like it, asking people to share it. That's what we've always done. And so they're really upset. But the guy that I've been doing the training with, he says, you know, as we want to be servant leaders, meaning like we don't want to be pushing stuff on people. We want to serve people. So you want to be giving them something.
Oh,
helpful.
that's so me.
Yeah.
That's so me. I'm going to find this so easy to do.
You want to be giving, so when you give them something, like when you give them a helpful post, like for you, Rhonda, you could post about like helpful tips about nails and helpful tips about skin and like helpful tips. Don't talk about Senegence. Don't talk about Ronan and Fields. Just educate your network or share a really inspiring post or share something like he says you want to educate, entertain it, and inspire. If you do those three things, you're giving your network things. And then you don't have to ask for anything except if they'd be willing to hear about your, you know, basically if someone likes your post, you say, thank you for liking my post, talk to them a minute, and then ask if they'd be willing to hear why you started your business.
Ah.
That's it. And then you just say, would you be interested in knowing more? Do you know anybody who would? And everybody's been giving me names. If they're not interested, they give me names of people that would.
Ah.
Especially Aussies.
Yeah.
I have Aussies giving me Aussies names. They're like, yeah, I'm not ready right now, but talk to this person. And I'm like, how am I supposed to talk to them? Like, you know them. What? I'm supposed to friend these people? What do you want me to do? But at the same time, I asked for names. That's what she did, right? She gave me names. I was like, okay.
Oh, I'm so unco right now. Everything's in a different spot.
Oh, because it's brand new.
Yeah, and I've just got different spots. Like I'm trying to leave